He told people he was afraid of going missing, and then one day, he did. Today's case is the disappearance of DaVohnte Van Morgan. Where are our Black sons? This is Unseen and Missing, Stories of Black Men and Boys, because invisible doesn't mean forgotten. DaVohnte Van Morgan was born March 15, 1992. He was 28 years old when he was last seen on May 5, 2020, in Mount Shasta, California. He was 5'11", 165 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. He also walked with a noticeable limp after being shot in 2017 during a case of mistaken identity. But that's not what defined him. DaVohnte was spiritual, talented, loved his family. He loved to sing, he rapped, and he played drums in church. He also spent his time helping youth in his community in San Francisco. His mother says people was drawn to him. His brother says he looked up to him his entire life. And there is something about DaVohnte you need to understand. He stayed close to where he felt safe. He didn't like unfamiliar places. And he had a real fear of going missing. In May of 2020, his girlfriend Jennifer planned what she described as a spiritual trip to Mount Shasta. They checked into the Cold Creek Inn on May 4th. That night, they argued. At some point, they left the room and accidentally locked themselves out. They had to call the after-hours manager to be let back in. The argument continued into the early morning, and eventually, they decided to walk separate ways to cool off. That is the last time Jennifer says she saw him. The next morning, DaVohnte appears on surveillance cameras across town. Between 9:14 a.m. and 10 a.m., he was seen walking past the police station, stopping at a gas station, and paying with cash, walking near a middle school, moving through residential streets. Police said he didn't look panicked. He didn't look scared. He was actually calm, just walking. A mail carrier even spoke to him multiple times. She said he seemed slightly disoriented when she spoke to him and asked for directions to a hotel that didn't exist on that street. By 10 a.m., he walked over 2 miles, and then he disappeared. No more camera footage, no more confirmed sightings, nothing. But what happens next raises questions. Jennifer did not immediately report him missing. She contacted his siblings, but not his mother. Family members said she didn't sound urgent. She didn't sound concerned. It was his family who told her to file a report. And when she finally did, police noted her story was unclear. Her demeanor felt off. Later, the family learned something even more troubling. Jennifer had given away some of DaVohnte's belongings, including a pair of shoes. And one person connected to those belongings allegedly told his mother, DaVohnte is deceased. No explanation, no details, just that. In 2023, DaVohnte's story was featured on Disappeared, and his family shared what happened when they went to Mount Shasta to search for him themselves. They passed out flyers, asked people if they had seen him, and according to his brother, some responded with hostility. One person allegedly said, "If we see him, we'll tie him to a tree and call you." His family also says they were harassed and even had chicken feed thrown at them. They still don't know if it was racism or if someone in that town knows exactly what happened to DaVohnte and didn't want them asking questions. DaVohnte Van Morgan has never been seen again. Police have called this a suspicious disappearance. There is a $25,000 reward for information. His mother has expressed frustration with the investigation, including delays and lack of urgency. As of today, this case remains open. DaVohnte will be 34 years old. If you know anything about what happened to DaVohnte Van Morgan, please contact the Mount Shasta Police Department because someone knows something and the family is still waiting. Where are our black sons?